would you stay up? And if at first you don't succeed, then dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Kayla, and in today's video I'm going to be explaining different ways you can market your business on a low budget. So if you are a startup, a new business owner, and you have little funds to market your business, these are going to be some free to low cost tactics you can use to get new sales leads. If you already have a good flow of clients or people who you have previously worked with on different projects, feel free to ask them for a referral. Word of mouth marketing is some of the most powerful and best marketing, especially in my experience. At a point in time when I was at the peak of my workflow, a majority of those clients were from word of mouth referrals. If you don't have any startup money, or your budget is low for marketing, feel free to reach out to old customers or clients and ask them if they don't mind referring you to a friend or family member who may be in need of your services or your product. Number 2, optimize your LinkedIn profile. I know for a lot of people, LinkedIn has a bad rep. If you're an entrepreneur, you probably don't see the need to be on LinkedIn. Instead of having your LinkedIn profile set up as an employee, have it set up as an employer or a creative. If you go to the LinkedIn profile settings, that have different settings you can set up your profile as. So say you have a service-based business or a product-based business, you can list your LinkedIn profile as a creator and solicit clients that way, instead of presenting yourself as an employee, which is what most people do. And that's why a lot of entrepreneurs see LinkedIn as non-beneficial to them. But it's all about how you set up your profile. So if you're looking for people to work for you, or if you're looking for clientele, set up your LinkedIn profile as a creator or an employer, not an employee. Number 3 is blogging. A lot of people feel like blogging is such an old school thing. It's something not a lot of people use nowadays, but you're wrong. Literally, a blog can help your SEO tremendously, and I'm going to explain. So on your website, whatever website platform you have, whether it be WordPress, Shopify, Squarespace, Wix, they have blog integrations, and most of them are free. Some of them you do have to update your plan a little bit to have access to, but for most website hosting platforms, the blog feature is free, so utilize that. So pretty much what you're going to write in the blog post are you're going to write about key topics that your audience is interested in. So say you are a service-based entrepreneur, and a lot of your potential clients are looking for website developers. Well, on your website, in your main menu, you're going to have a blog section, and what you're going to do, you're going to write about those key points. So you're going to write about different website platforms. You may write about different ways to optimize your website SEO, different things like that. So for those of you who don't know what SEO is, once again, it is search engine optimization. So whenever you go to search for something on Google, whatever search engine you use, those things that pop up first are due to that company's SEO ranking. So by making these blog posts with keywords that your customers are looking for will help boost up your SEO in the Google rankings. I'm pretty sure it does work for other platforms like Yahoo and Bing. But Google especially, it works wonders. So say you have a fashion boutique, you're an online boutique, right? Fall is coming up and people are looking to add new items to their wardrobe. So boots are one of those things people may be looking to add. So what you may want to write about is the top 5 most trendy boots for the new fall season, and that is going to automatically boost your website, your boutique's website SEO to the top of Google. It may not do it completely overnight, but it will help you from maybe being on the 10th page to the 3rd. Number 4, participate in free networking events. I'm not sure what city you live in, but if you live in a more metropolitan area that's heavily populated, there are more than often networking and business events going on daily. So, you know, tap into local Facebook groups, local discussion forums, or you can even just Google it. There's always networking events going on. So when you do go to these networking events, make sure you have some method of contact. People can reach you after your interaction, whether that be a business card, a QR code, a button, something so that people can get in contact with you and learn a little bit about your business in a short amount of time. Number 5, back to Facebook. Facebook is not dead. Facebook is your friend. Join Facebook groups, okay? It is free to create a Facebook account. It is free to join or create Facebook groups and communities. Oftentimes in these Facebook groups and communities, you are able to network and talk to people with similar businesses as you, or people looking for a service or product your business does provide. So don't be afraid to tap into Facebook. It is free. Facebook is free, so feel free to utilize Facebook. Update your Google business profile based on location. So oftentimes, say you create a Gmail account, they will ask you if this is a business email account, then they will further proceed to ask you if you would like to set up a Google business account. And pretty much what they'll do, they'll ask you basic information about your business. So your hours of operation, your store location, all these other things. So what you want to do is more than likely create a Google business account and then go forward with all of those next steps. So that way, like when people say you type in a specific store, like say you type in Lululemon, it's going to show you the closest one that is nearest by. It's going to show you their phone number, website address, email, phone number, hours of operation, all that good stuff. So what you want to do is set up your business in a similar fashion. So once again, it's easier for people to come across you when they are searching for similar services and products. Create a newsletter service. So if you currently have a website, this is also free of charge. I know with Shopify, it is most definitely free of charge. With Squarespace, most definitely free of charge. Other platforms, I have to look into it and see, but send out a weekly newsletter. And if you can't afford to hire someone like through an agency or like Fiverr to create an email list or source it for you, what you can do, guys, like I said, Facebook is your friend. Go to Facebook, okay, and literally type in whatever businesses or type of people you are looking for to be potential clients. You're going to create an email list based off of all of those searches, and what you're going to do is create a monthly and or weekly newsletter. Pretty much in this newsletter, what you're going to do is honestly send them emails about your sales, new promotions you have going on, product launches, new product releases, anything that you have that you want new customers and current customers to know about. You can do all of this pretty much for free. If you don't want to use an outsourced email platform, you can use an in-house one through your website provider. Like I said, some website providers do charge and some don't. You want to host free webinars and workshops. If you guys are on Instagram especially, you have seen plenty of marketing gurus, any type of educational gurus host these workshops via Instagram. So pretty much there's so many free platforms out there where you can create courses or workshops or webinars for people to purchase from you. So it's free for you to create, but of course your client is going to have to pay you to get access to the workshop or webinar. So if you are very skilled in a specific area, say you are a lash technician and you want to host a one-on-one lash tutorial for potential nail techs, or even just anyone who's interested in just learning more about lashes, you can charge people anywhere you want, between $5,000 to $2,000 on how to do eyelash extensions. So whatever your expertise is, you want to leverage it. Leverage your expertise. Even if you feel like you don't know the most about your subject matter, if you don't know the most about the field you're in, you know more than when someone else does, and that someone who doesn't know what you know is willing to pay to learn what you know. So let's always keep that in mind, okay? And once again, it is free on specific platforms to host webinars and workshops. Answer relevant questions on Quora or other question forums. So you know those like forums like Reddit and things like that, there's different categories to each one. So some of them of course have the typical day-to-day questions, and then some of them also have the more niche categories. So some of them may have business focused niches, some of them may have beauty focused niches, some of them may have tech based niches. So wherever your expertise is in, wherever your business is centered around, make sure you are answering questions in those forums, because that's just what more free exposure, something you don't have to pay for. You can easily hop on Google, type in Quora, Reddit, whichever category you want, and you can find people who are looking for the knowledge you may know of, or you can help point people in the right direction. At the end of the day, whatever you do, you always want to point people back to your business, back to a website, back to a link where you can track and collect data. Okay. I always tell people, if you're gonna have a business, you need to be directing people somewhere to where you can capture numbers and data. You need to be able to see how many people are visiting your website on certain days, so this way you can properly analyze what methods are working for you and what methods of marketing aren't working for you. Some of these things I have tried my own and has worked successfully. So thank you guys for watching today's video. Let me know if this information was helpful or not helpful. Be tuned for more similar videos. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video.